him to come out. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Hi. Oh my gosh. Feels like it's been a while since we've been in both places. And today we are in Check Savvy Sisters. And we're also in Swag Makers. So I could do a, kill two birds with one stone, but...
or injure them, not kill them.
Exactly, not kill them, but maybe fire them. Had to have a talk with somebody today, and she goes, oh my God, don't fire Mom again. People make mistakes. We were talking about the Michelin thing. So, good morning, everybody. Hi, Mickey Hopkins, Gail Harshberger, first comment I see today. Don't win a thing, but really proud of you. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Lynn. I'm just trying to finish up a couple things.
Oh, it takes me a second to get on.
I know.
Lag.
Well, you can find us either in Swag or, there's Bill. Kim Skills is here. Hi, Joy. Hi, Angie Santa Cruz. Hi, Lydia. I didn't know Bill was coming back home. Bill just got back home. Hello, darling. Thank you so much.
Hi, honey.
You might have to come say hi in a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Not yet, but in a minute.
Good.
Not yet. Lydia, hi Sheila,
hi,
Leslie, Nancy Lewis, Peggy Eaton, good morning, Shannon Curtis, Tammy Schroeder, Debbie Gordon, Sharon Halverson. Remember, we just do it for a second.
Got Charlotte, Tracy, Mary, Kim.
Just
hi,
for
guys.
a second till we get everybody in, and once we hit 100, we stop. We stop the madness, I promise. I'm trying to find a few things still, so let me grab what I need.
What all we got here? Got Debbie Gordon, Shannon, Peggy, Leslie, Sheila, Lydia, Joy, Lynn. I think I got all of you there.
I know you guys are happy to see Mom.
Oh,
Mom's
I'm so
feeling
glad to be here. You have no idea.
Mom's feeling so much better.
Yep.
We're all here in our places, that's right. Today you guys are going to be excited what we're doing. I got to get this lid off. You know how these are.
Okay.
You would think I would have had all this done. I've been up since, let's see, I got up at 5 o'clock again.
Did you see about Tammy?
Yes, I did see about Tammy Yaw, you guys.
Oh my God.
Keep Tammy Yaw in your prayers. I don't know if you've heard yet. I don't think.
She was in a car wreck.
Yeah, she was hit. She and Brett and Brett's brother were hit head on last night, and all I've heard so far
right here it is
that she fractured her back.
The driver was speeding and crossed.
Go ahead and read that.
Okay, she's in a brace and waiting to see the doctor. Brett was badly burned, not sure about his brother. Tammy thinks the driver that was speeding and crossed the line is deceased.
Oh my gosh.
She's a wreck, but appreciates all the prayers. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Please keep
I
Tammy
did not.
I've got chills.
I do too. I don't think I realized it was that. I knew it was serious, but oh my gosh. Tammy Yaw, if by chance you're watching, just know that you've got hundreds and hundreds
of women
praying for you today. I'm just finishing up this while we're waiting, so Mom's going to keep going.
You bet.
Crap.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Janet. Yes, that's so sad. Hey, Thelma. We're so glad to be here.
So happy
Nancy
you guys are here today.
For Tammy and Brett and his brother. Hi, Carol.
Isn't that
Garrettson.
So sad? Hi, Carol.
We got Charlotte. Oh, yeah, praying for him. Please do.
Oh,
Tammy.
Gosh. And
hey.
Even the driver, I always say, no matter the situation,
yeah.
There by the grace of God goes every single one of us for some reason or another. Even like when Mom was with her high blood pressure and in the hospital, I got to thinking, she could have been driving and have something like that happen.
Yeah.
And, would never be intentional, but you can hurt somebody and you don't mean to.
Good morning, Nicole Cook.
Good morning, Nicole Cook.
Yay.
Okay, I'm just getting this just because I want to use this today as a stand, as an option for a stand on one of our centerpieces. So that's the only reason I'm doing this really quick.
Okay, got
We're almost there.
And Sharon Carmen, Glada, Cheryl Kortowski, Sue.
Hi, Cheryl.
They're streaming to the pages. Kimmery.
Okay, thank you so much.
Linda,
Hi, Kimmery.
Cindy, Debbie.
Okay, we're over 100.
There we go.
Let me just tell you what we're doing today. So today we've got two centerpieces that we're going to do, and I think you're going to love both of them. So this is going to be the base of one of them. I've just got this one top area to finish. Mom, will you show the two that we're doing today? These
Will
two.
I do what?
Will you show? I always forget to inform Mom what we're doing. She
yeah.
just comes in and sits down and has no idea. Would you show? This is one that we're going to do today. Look at how spectacular this
Isn't that awesome? And this thing lights up. Has it got a battery in it?
It's got a battery in it. It lights up. So what we're going to do today, isn't that fabulous? What we're going to do today is we are going to black and white check the candle. And it's just one of those LED or whatever you call fake flame candles. And that is from Michael's. I just bought it.
And you base coated it.
I base coated it. You don't have to. I base coated it because I wanted it to look a little bit of a deeper cream instead of it was pure white. So I painted that. So we're going to do that today, and then we're going to do a floral all the way up the top of it. And we're going to add it to, yes, and we're going to add it to this base. So we're going to do that. And then the first one we're going to do is this one because this one is so pretty, and we can do this one really, really fast.
Pull it back here so you can see it. It says thankful. Probably better if I don't touch it.
Okay, let me close all this up so I don't hurt anything. Ann Bracco's waving to you, Mom.
Oh, hi, Annie.
Okay, Mom, just move my water somewhere.
It's right here.
Okay.
I almost got spilled.
Okay, we're ready to go, you guys. Have we added pink to your hair? Is it it is,
Is my hair pink?
look,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see, but above Marilyn Monroe over there, I have a
There it is.
pink neon sign that says hello, gorgeous.
And it makes my bald head look pink.
Mm-hmm. Makes her look like she's got hair.
That's right. The only
Okay.
wish I did.
So I'm going to flip you a little bit. I know everybody loves to see Mom, and you will, but I'm going to put you here a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
So this thankful sign is so cute, and I don't know where I got it, but Sue and Mary have found it a number of places this morning. They have it in black that you could just repaint on Etsy. No, on Amazon for $20. I think I paid more than that. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby. But they found it for $20. And then Mary just found it on Fry's. So if you are a local, they have it at Fry's for just $9. So was it 9 or 7? Anyway, they found it really cheap. And this one is at Michael's. And you can buy it online or in the store. And it was $29.99. Let me just double check my price on this. $29.99. Yes, half off. So it was $15. So, and I thought it was gorgeous. And wait till you see when we make an entire centerpiece out of this. It's going to be spectacular. So,
hi, Deanna.
I think you're going to get super excited about that.
Deborah, Ruby, Sue, Charlene. We're glad you're here.
First thing we're going to do is for this one, I want to do a fall spray coming out of this. Yesterday I was going to show a future item that was something that your recent Florida event, would you show please? Yesterday you're going to show a future item that was something from your recent Florida event. I have no idea.
Would you show please?
Terry Buys, hi.
You are going to show a future item that was something from your recent
Uh-oh, hold on.
Florida event.
There it is. My glue gun. Okay, there it is.
Well,
I don't know. If I think about it, I'll tell you.
Can you think back and maybe give us a clue?
All right, I'm just going to hot glue that down. Believe it or not, you can with this type. The styrofoam, it kind of eats it away. But this is the floral foam, and I got this at...
Let me pull this up to you.
I got this at the Dollar Tree. You get 4 pieces for $1.25. And they're already cut in smaller sections. So I loved that. So these are Dollar Tree, $1.25 for 4 pieces, which is actually really good price. And like I said, I just love how small they are.
Sue wanted to know if it was the book that's coming up in the private group. It might be.
It might be. That's coming up in our private group. So here's what I do to get, so I don't know if you've been to the craft stores or anywhere lately. Fall stuff is so expensive, like fall leaves, fall pine cones, fall pumpkins, fall gourds,
Fall away.
Fall away. Mom's going to fall off her chair. It is very expensive. So here's what I do. I go to my thrift stores or to Goodwill, and I buy up there. This literally was a swag at Goodwill. I bought it. Bill was with me, and he was like, "What are we doing?" And I said, "Don't worry. I'm just going to take everything off of it." So that's what I did, and I had a whole bunch of them from last year. This one even had the lights with it. So
it lights up?
It does, but there's no batteries in it. But this is how I bought it. It was sitting on a counter just like this, and I thought, oh, I'll take that. Here's why I loved it so much, for the berries. Berries are very expensive, so I buy it for all this stuff, and I completely strip it, take everything off.
That's usable.
That's usable, yeah. Here's a pine cone.
I think it might have been the teapot she was talking about. Did we? Oh, the teapot
that Tammy's going to do? I don't have a picture of it.
Okay.
So if that's what you're talking about, yeah, we're definitely praying for Tammy. Yeah, but look, good fall color leaves, maple leaves, all different colors.
Hi, Dot.
So basically, that's what I do. I buy those up, and then I get them all organized, and I throw them in a bin. So the other thing that I have had from another wreath, so look for these. These are so fabulous to find. These little branches, they're fake, but those are fabulous.
Hi, Diana and Donna.
All right, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is lay down this, and then I want the spray to be kind of on both sides, but I want to emphasize, I think, this side.
If you
first.
want to take the comments off, just swipe them off your screen, then you can see.
Okay, so let's just get started. I'm gonna have to stand up.
Diana's in Hawaii, I forgot.
I need a focal point, but as you can see, that's gonna be awful big. So let's take it down. Where'd I get my chair? On Temu. It just came in. It was only $50, and I just saw it's on sale for $46.
$50?
Yes, it's on sale for $46 now. And look at the little arms go up, so I can push it all the way in.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And Mom will tell you, it's super comfortable.
It's got this thing in the back for,
does your back. Yeah, it's on sale on Temu right now for $46.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And I absolutely love it.
Shipping, I mean, did you have...
No, it's free. $2.99 shipping unless you spend a certain dollar amount. And then it's free.
So what'd you spend, $3,000?
Yes, if you spend just under $1 million, everything's free. Yeah. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Okay, hard for me to do this looking at you guys. I'm sorry, we're going to have to pull away from Mom for a minute.
That's fine.
Okay, so I think the key to a successful fall floral is a number of different tones.
They say you need to buy me one of those.
And colors. I probably do. I don't know why I didn't.
They are all obsessed now on Temu.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I might want, oh yeah, look at this. So I don't want to mess up the words in any way, but I want to get
Tracy thinks you should jazz the chair up.
I just want you guys to see how simple it is to create something from nothing. And I feel like this was pretty much nothing. Somebody said the other day, when you're doing fall florals, make sure you've got the proper green color. Because some of them are not, like these still work. I believe that green still works, but not all of them do. Some of them have weird tones. So just keep your eye out for that. And I want to do another one. I think we'll do another one over here.
Diana, it came from Temu, the chair.
Isn't that crazy, guys?
I know.
And just for the record, I'm not a floral person. I always say I can't do florals, but I can do florals like this, which is what you guys can do. Just winging it. I'm not trying to, be a master florist.
Well, Kristen said those are beautiful fall colors that
Aren't
you're
they?
using.
So these florals, the florals, I believe I did get those from, I want to say these I think I did get from Hobby Lobby. But, I mean, seriously, you can buy stuff all over the place right now.
Tracy said your florals are always pretty.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, I don't really honestly know what I'm doing, but...
Kristen said, me too, Debbie. No florals, no bows, and my mom was a florist.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I love this one. Let me see if I can get this one in.
Hi,
I've got
Sybil.
Basically, all I'm trying to do is just fill in any gaps.
This stuff is wonderful, isn't it? This
Yes.
foam.
And if you don't have, can you hand me one of the skewers right there, please? The skewer. If you don't have a, something attached to it, use a toothpick or a party pick or something like that. I'm just going to take a skewer.
They want to know what size the pumpkin is.
Just going to take a skewer and throw
We'll
this
measure it in
in.
just a minute. Okay, love the leopard earrings. Oh.
Thank you. I was thinking I was being all fancy today with my earrings. I want to get that little pumpkin. Let's see if I can get it in properly.
Yeah, I
There we
think a
go.
lot of women love doing florals if they have the stuff.
Look how sweet. Okay, so I want to go ahead and use some, so this is what I do. I keep all my maple leaves that I get, because you guys know I'm super organized right now. When I find maple leaves off of other ugly wreaths, that's what I do. I grab them.
Oh, hi, Connie. We're glad to be back. Carrie Walter, you do love doing florals. All right.
I really do too. I don't have the confidence I need to do them, but I try. And that's, to me, that's 90% of it. Just give it a shot. See what you can do.
Hey, Natalie, you just painted some pumpkins today, and you might paint some end tables? That's
ambitious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Janine.
But you see, I just think all the different, everything you can find, you should have so many different.
Dollar Tree has so many cute things for fall.
Dollar Tree kind of does. I was shocked.
Colors are a little bright.
Yeah.
You might have to.
But I love how this is trailing down, and so now I need something to counterbalance this color right here.
Tracy said she'd like to take a floral class so she'd know what she's doing.
Well, I think the same thing. I probably need one too, you guys, but...
Well, you know what, Gail and Heather took me one time on my birthday to a floral class.
I need something
I learned
creamy.
so much.
Really?
Yeah, stuff I wouldn't have thought about.
I really want to counterbalance. We need some cream. There we go. Look at this. This is going to make a big difference. Whoops. Let me get this in here.
Carrie said, I think you might switch the acorn and the pumpkin, though. Really?
Let's see. I'm happy to try anything. You guys know that.
Hi, Dina. Yes, it is fun. This looks like
Oh,
fun.
yeah, I like that. That looks great. That definitely filled in that space so much better. Good job. All right, let's
Well, your Dollar Tree doesn't have any good stuff before you need to come to
It
Scottsdale.
doesn't? Ours has a
Some
lot.
of them are small, and sometimes you can't get what you're looking for.
Yeah, and then I've got tons of these. Look at this. But I wanted to show you also, do you know that succulents are still a really cool thing this time of year? So don't be afraid of the succulents, for reals. So here's another bin I keep. This is literally everything I bought, for the most part, on ugly wreaths at the thrift stores. And I always think that the berries, to me, are like when you're doing embellishments and you finally get to, you're doing a project and you finally get to the embellishments, and that's my favorite part.
I saw somebody on here from the Jersey Islands.
Oh.
I think so.
Is Micheline here too?
I haven't seen her
You
yet.
guys, if somebody is here from the Jersey Islands, that's where one of our ladies, Micheline, is from.
Yeah.
And I would think it would be unusual because it's a very small...
Karen said putting the glue gun on the tip of what you're using makes it stick better in the foam. But then if you
Look
want
at
to
that.
take it out, then you got a mess. I mean, if she hasn't made up her mind yet.
So I think we just need a few more, let's see, this berry, look at this one.
Well, you know, I don't talk very loud, Lisa, but I'll shout.
I know, Mom's gonna talk a lot louder, I tell her every time, but she wears a hearing aid, so she can't decipher how loud she's talking.
Yeah.
In her head, she's like screaming.
Shouting. How do you wash
that.
the older ones you find at the thrift store?
Usually you can just use, I use
Brush
a
'em
blow
off.
dryer. I use a blow dryer, or honestly, I'll hose them down. If it's just greens, I'll hose them down. And I won't be the least bit, you know, nervous about that.
Laurel hates the word succulent, so she's not going to use it.
And you don't have to, Laurel.
Hi, Angie.
No.
Hi, Karen.
See, you can tell instantly when you're like, that didn't work out. Let's keep trying something different.
Hi, Virginia.
I need some height right here, but I didn't need too much height.
Karen said, this is so pretty.
Oh, thank you guys.
Love
This
it.
is so simple. That's why I just wanted you not to be afraid of doing something like this. And I took a before so that everybody can see what a difference this made. Rather than just sticking this, I'm thankful, which I am thankful, but I think it made a huge difference to just get a little bit of action out of it.
Hi, Robin.
Let's
Hi,
try
Charlotte.
one more.
Charlotte uses a steamer to clean them.
That's a good idea.
And Sufane and I probably do the same thing. I just swish it around in soapy water if it's just really quick, because then it just takes all the grit and grime off.
No, I don't like that little one. Let's see if we have another pumpkin. I think that's what we're needing.
Yeah, Sharon, me too. Nancy said, here's Nancy. She knows answer to everything. Spray dusty florals with Lysol. It melts all the dust.
Spray dusty florals with Lysol. Interesting.
Yeah, I would have never thought of that.
Okay, I love this one right here. Let's put this one in. Let's see if I can get this in. Oh, I can.
Oh, they love your bracelets.
Oh, thank you guys. They're all touchstone, except for this one. Denise Morris bought me this gold one, but the rest are all touchstone jewelry. You can buy all of them except for this one, which is usually everybody's favorite. That is completely sold out. It's called the Debbie bracelet, but this one is available, and I absolutely love it.
Billy Joe says maybe one more black and white item.
You can buy all the touchstone from Jennifer at Home Sweet Create. All right, and so I love all these different elements. Let's just see if this is going to work.
Yeah, Michelle, I'm with you. I just spray them.
No, too much.
I put them in the bathtub.
You can tell
You spray 'em
instantly
with
when
the
it's
shower
too
spray.
much.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, this is just a, this was just a, hey, look how simple kind of deal.
Oh, Sybil just got through a Cat 2
We
hurricane.
just need one more.
Thank
What?
God. She just got through the hurricane. Thank God my home was spared, but I lost power. My power came on back on Thursday night. I'm in southeast Louisiana. Wow. Debbie, you like to do florals? Yeah.
I do, and I do too. I love to do them, but like I said, I feel like I really am just winging it every time.
Kara
But
said this reminds her of the two-tier Lazy Susan.
yes,
shelf.
isn't that the one where I ended up in the hospital?
Was that where you burned yourself?
I think so. Okay, and look at that. So we've got it just off to one side. You could fill up the whole thing and go spray both ways, but
Virginia, we are very excited that the cooler temps are coming. You have no idea.
actually, I'm okay with this. So simple. So go to your Goodwills or your thrift stores and buy, somebody just asked where my shirt is from. It's a dress. It's all ragged on the bottom. I wear them all the time. I have all different colors. This one's my favorite. And the sleeves are also down here. The cuffs are ragged. It came from Amazon. It's $29 on Amazon, and I literally have it in every color. I'm wearing a medium, so if that gives you a gauge of how big you are.
Christy
So,
Mansberger.
I have a booty, so but it fits perfect. So the the medium fits really nice.
Christy suggested one of your blinged up pumpkins that you did the other day in there.
No, this seems a little bit more rustic, but then I would add a little bit to the back also and completely cover the styrofoam so that if you have it sitting on a mantle or something with a mirror, I'm funny about that. I don't want to see that styrofoam in the mirror. So,
Hi, Penny.
anyway, okay, how simple and how easy. Gloria wants to know how mom's feeling. You just bought the dress. I hope it will. It's adorable. I wear it all the time. So, okay, there's one down.
All right.
Very happy with that.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's work on our other one. So, and that is just that's what I love about them, how easy they are. Hold on, who's going to the FSU game? You're loving this and it's a great distraction from the horrible FSU game. Oh, really? Hi, Deborah Boucher. Okay, so this, again, Michael's, just like this, $15. The only thing I did is this was a severe white. It really was severe white. So I repainted it. I used a mixture of my base color white and just a tan. I believe this is fawn. Yes, I added fawn. So you know how I do this. I grab a lot of the white, more of the white, and then I just stick the end of my brush, just a little bit in the tan, wipe it on my plate to see what I've got. And that's how I get this really cool antique color. Okay, so super simple, and it always makes it look good.
Good morning, Deborah.
Okay.
Boucher.
Booker or Boucher.
Hi, Robin. Hi,
YouTube
Lorraine.
TV, but could not find this segment, so I'm in on my phone. We probably haven't shared it over to YouTube yet. We usually do that afterwards. So then Callie, my marketing and communications person, can, edit it a little bit. And so anyway, hi, Audrey.
Hey, Charlotte, Yvonne, Elizabeth, Scotty.
Okay, so when you're doing something like this, you're like, well, how in the world am I going to check that thing? Here's what you're going to do. We don't have the opportunity of going from the bottom and having like a really simple way to do it. So all I'm going to do is gauge. I'm going to go in between these two, and I'm just going to do a line up. That's it. And then I'm going to flip it all the way around so I'm perfectly, you can see, I want it to be perfectly straight across, and I'm right in here.
Hi, Sherry.
And I'm just like sketching it. And then I want to turn it halfway and go right in between these two, eyeballing. This is girl measurement, just eyeballing it. And you can see I'm just sketching it.
Hi, Lorraine.
And now I'm going to go in between these two.
And Marilyn. Hi, happy Saturday.
So I really do have 4 even sections right now. And that was just a guess. So now I'm going to cut it one more time. I'm going to go.
Fifi's on.
Hi, Fifi. You guys, Il Fait Jour Charms Facebook page. This is our Fifi, the lady that we buy all of our designer bling from. And designer patches. She has everything you can imagine. So IFJ Charms on Facebook is your girl. And Fifi is the owner. So, and all I'm doing, like a pizza, I'm just cutting each one in half.
Good morning, Angela.
This way I am guaranteed that I'm getting pretty much even spaces and an even number. So let's just double check ourselves. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. So we're good. Does a candle have screws holding it in? It does, but I didn't want to take it off and strip it, and I wanted to show you guys some things are difficult to get in and out of, but you can still do it. Yes, you could absolutely. If you're doing this and you want to take it off, feel free to take it off.
Now, Lorraine, I'm doing great, honey.
So
Thank
I'm going
you.
to eyeball one right in the center, and I'm going to move one way, and I'm moving the other way. Remember, this is how you have to do it to maintain your eyeballs so that you're not going all the way around in one direction, and then you get to the other side and you're way off. So I just go back and forth, and you can see they're going to meet perfectly.
Donna said, girl, I thought I had a lot of stickles, but you beat me.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and eyeball about it. Feel free to measure. If your OCD is just kicked in and you're like in pain right now watching me do this, then measure. By all means, measure. Nicole's planning on doing a little shopping. Yeah, we'll see, Nicole. So I'm just going to pull these forward.
When you coming, honey?
And now I have, look, even though I'm just sketching it, I really, because I already had that center line done, now I can really visualize these. So much easier.
Billy Joe said the bars probably make it easier to draw it out. These bars, I think, I don't know.
I don't know. I think
That's
probably be
tricky.
easier without them, but, you know, it doesn't, I'm not having that hard of a time doing this, just so you know.
Hi, Stacy.
But what I want you to see is you can sketch it out a little bit messy, but then when you go to actually draw your lines or paint your lines, that's when you're going to clean it up. You don't need to spend hours.
Nicole says she needs a refresher on. She needs all of her decor for fall to be refreshed.
Good luck with that, Nicole. By the way, Nicole's my daughter.
She's giving you some time to prepare.
Okay, and so then, look, and now I've got all of it checked all the way around. Not bad for not measuring. And now I'm going to do a little mark in every other box. And remember, if you're painting, if you were going to do this whole thing in a tan and a white, which would be gorgeous, or green and white, or any other color, even an orange and white check, then you want to make sure that your pencil lines are very, very light. The pumpkin candle, Gail, came from Michael's, and it is on sale right now. It was $29.99, half off. So, and now we've got all of our boxes checked, and that way, that helps keep me on track to know, okay, I didn't screw it up. I'm still doing the right thing. So, let me grab a fresh plate. Sorry.
You would think you would never screw up, Deborah. You don't screw up.
Yeah. All the time.
Although Robin Sinclair, just when you started, she said, uh-oh, here we go.
That I might screw it up?
Yeah, they're waiting for you to do something.
I know, you guys. That's what everybody lives for, is to see what I'm going to screw up today. Okay, so watch. Now, I've got, you can see, my lines are, they're pretty good, but they're just sketched. So now when I go into paint is when I'm really going to try and make sure that I keep everything straight. And then before I seal it is when I go through and clean up all of my marks, my pencil marks.
Debbie, Nicole just hit her head. She needs help with her fall redo.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you saw that. I jerked a little bit and went over the line. So what am I doing? I'm just going to make that check just a little bit bigger.
Kim Cochran's in Mexico.
Are you really, Kim? What are you doing?
She's in Akumal, A-K-U-M-A-L. I never heard of that. How far in are you, honey? Yeah, they want the bloopers reel. Come on, Nicole. We got to do it.
Yeah, we're really due, Nicole, for another reel. That we haven't had one in a long time. So Nicole's got to get out here and help me out.
Gail said, you only mess up so that they don't, so they'll know what not to do.
That's exactly right. Other than that, I don't. All right, so if you need a refresher, remember, offload in the center. Critical. Offload. You've got way too much paint on your brush, no matter who you are. You've got way too much paint on that brush, so offload in the center. And then with these great little brushes, we use the Zen or the Dynasty. As long as they are square, look, let me put on my face so you can see it. There. They are square all the way around. They're going to be a great brush, and I'm going to get right at the corner. I'm right at that corner. I'm just going to push down, get back in that corner, and I'm going to push straight across. Get down here, push straight across, and I'm going to get in this top corner, and I'm just going to push straight down.
Hi, Gail. Oliverio, we're glad to see you. Karen, hi.
Offload every time. Get in here. You guys, I'm doing this upside down, so watch. I'll get done, and it'll be all
upside down and
wonky,
backwards.
but I'm trying my best. Here's
That's
a great
awesome.
thing about checking.
Hi,
You can
Joanne.
fix anything, and you see, I don't stress about stuff like this because I can do it pretty fast, but it's also going to be, not everything's even going to be hidden. I mean, not everything's going to be showing. A lot of it's going to be hidden. So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, it's afternoon in Canada. I forgot about that. Yes, she did base coat the candle.
I did, but you don't have to. The only reason I did is it was too white for me. I didn't want it that white. And so that's the only reason. So you see, I'm going to offload.
Okay. Kim is an hour and 15 minutes from Cancun.
Oh, nice.
She's there for 2 more weeks.
What?
Come on.
Holy cow.
Nancy Weeks has got more papers for our CSO lady.
More what? By the way, we have a full
wallpaper.
house here today. My brother is here, which we will have him come in.
My husband's here, Bob.
Mom's husband is here, and our sweet Bill is here also. They're watching football, I believe.
It's 10:35 in BC, Canada. Yeah, you're way on the west coast, Patty.
BC, Canada, because that's what we are.
Elaine,
10:35 here.
You're not on replay, sweetie. We're live.
That's always fun when you think you're on replay, and then you go, wait, no, they're answering me.
Does the candle have the wax outside, or is it hard plastic?
It's hard plastic.
Hard plastic.
Yeah, it's hard plastic.
I mean, you're here in Arizona. You don't have wax outside. My candles that I leave in my Arizona room, they go flat. They melt so bad.
So fast, so flat.
Hi,
I could tell all of a sudden this one was way off, so let me just look at it. I got a little cocky on that one.
Deborah Boucher, I pulled some old pumpkins out of my storage a few days ago. I want to stripe and check them. So she's so glad to get a refresher.
That a girl? Deborah, I was just looking at my hutch yesterday thinking, all right, I need to get this done. But I really think the only thing I have left to do at this point is just to check it. So, I don't know what we're going to do yet. But you notice, even without thinking or without saying anything, I'm offloading every single time. And you can see, it goes pretty quick.
Yep, it goes really quick. Well, when you're the master crafter, it does.
No, once you get the hang of it, we've got a lot of ladies that
are great.
They are super fast at it, and they're really good at it.
Do you think it's easier to
some
do
that are better than I am.
The bigger checks?
Oh, I think it's way easier to do the bigger checks, as long as they're not too big. Some of them get so big that you're doing these huge checks, and you're off almost every single time because, you're not even realizing how far away and how big that space is. So it's a lot of correcting yourself each time.
Mary just posted a whole link for all of this stuff, so if you missed it, just scroll up and you'll get it.
That's the only thing you got to...
I'm happy to come and help on that.
I know. You've got to be careful when you're doing anything that's round because your brush tends to want to flatten out a little bit more. And that's the one thing I'm trying to avoid is letting my brush flatten out like I would on a flat surface because it's going to make it travel either uphill or downhill.
Gloria wants to know if that is a paper clip necklace you're wearing.
No.
Mine is, isn't it? Isn't this what they call the paper clip?
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard that before. How about you knowing something like that, Mom? You're so cool.
What?
Well, you're just so cool like that you know stuff. Well, all right, so these ladies haven't seen you, so let them know what happened to you.
Oh, Glory. Again.
I know.
Okay. All right. A week ago, last Monday, 2 weeks from this coming Monday, I was here with Debbie. We were doing our live broadcast in our membership group, and I just didn't feel really good. And
you felt great before, though. You felt fine.
I felt just fine. It was kind of a quick, instant thing. I tipped my head down to look at something, and when I came back up, I was dizzy. I figured it was vertigo. So I went and sat down, and then I went outside, and Debbie came out and took my blood pressure, and it was 200 over something. And so we called the EMT.
And Mom said, this thing's not working. This thing is not working.
Your machine must need new batteries.
Okay. So we put batteries in it.
And it was still high.
And it was still high. I checked mine. Another lady was here. She checked hers. And we were both normal. And Mom's was still high.
So anyhow, gorgeous EMTs came and whisked me away to a wonderful hospital where for 3 days they put me through every test imaginable.
You really did.
The only one they didn't do, because they don't do them in the hospital, is a stress test. And that's coming up Tuesday. We don't know what happened. The doctors don't know what happened. It just happened. So,
but they did rule out heart attack, stroke.
So what else have you got when you're 85?
Pretty much stress. So then, of course, I feel like the whole internet world is talking about me. Look at what she's doing to her mother. She's destroying her mother. So
this little lady came and stayed with me not overnight, but all day.
No, because it was freezing in there.
It was.
I probably would have slept like a baby, but it was so cold in there I couldn't stay overnight.
Great. I feel good.
Okay, look how quick and look how
That's awesome.
Cute. So, just like that. But I'm not going to do the inside because I don't want that inside black and it would be a while. But now I want you to see it does not affect, look at that. It still does not affect the light because it's such a little light coming out of it. Can you see it from a distance?
Yeah, you can. When you hold it that way, they can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so now look. Before we do anything, look at this.
That's a perfect fit.
Look at that. This holder, this candle holder, I got at Goodwill. So I'm always looking for them, and it was black. So I just repainted it. A lot of people say, well, why don't you just paint white over black? Like if it's black, why do I repaint the whole thing and then put black back on it? I do that because it's impossible to get a good white over black when you're doing checks. You're going to have to keep doing that check over and over. It's not worth it. So that's why I just paint the whole thing out white, give it a couple coats all at once, and then all I have to do is pop the black squares in.
Penny,
so
that was one of the criteria they looked at since I had just recovered from COVID. Penny said she had a friend, the same thing happened to her a week after she recovered.
Oh yeah, Mom had just gotten over COVID too.
Yeah. Chris said, Debbie, you interrupted Mom's story.
Sorry. With my stupid craft.
With your
my project.
Yeah.
But hold on. So I'm not going to glue this down, obviously. You can, but I'm not going to because that's where my on-off button is. So I'm making sure I have one that fits perfect on. So I'll just let it sit on there. Okay, so let's start again with our floral foam. Sorry, Mom, go ahead and finish your story.
No, I'm finished. I'm done. It's all over.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, my blood pressure this morning, first time I took it, it was 87 over 67. That's pretty low.
Nice.
But then I took it again, and it was 107 over 67. So that
Which is so much better.
Yeah. But I feel just fine.
All right, I just want a little bit of this.
Billy Joe has a candlestick addiction.
Do you really? I kind of do too, Billy Joe. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
You just have to
Kimberly,
score it.
hi from the San Juan Island.
Oh, you just have to.
Michael's on the island to get the pumpkin, but she loves it.
So obviously, you're going to want to find the best part of your checking.
Hi, Janice.
I've got a lot of touch up to do, so that's why I'm not doing any. I'm not going to seal it or anything like that yet. But eventually I will. But for right now, I'm going to just add, because remember, I just want it kind of crawling up one area.
Thank you, Deborah.
So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I know that scares everybody, but it doesn't scare me.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Okay, so we've got that going.
Nicole grew up going to Orcas Island.
Yeah, that's where Graham and Ginny live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that near Whidbey?
I don't think it's that close to Whidbey, but my cousin Linda lives in Whidbey.
Well, thank you, Brenda. I'm feeling good.
Okay, so I'm going back to my ugly wreath, and I'm just gonna pull out some stuff because I want this one to look different than the other one. I'm just pulling out some stuff. I'm gonna pull out the berries. We could pull out the light too, but I don't have quick, easy access right now to batteries, so
Wow.
we're just gonna do it this way.
Lynn, I'm sorry. Her hubby's still suffering from long COVID 2 years
Lynn,
later. One of our swag ladies, Liv.
Oh,
Lynn.
Lynn. 2 years
In
later.
Contro? In
Oh,
Contro?
Lynn Contro, yeah. Oh my gosh, Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some multicolored berries out
Carrie
of here.
said no, Orcas is further north than Whidbey.
Some of these I don't mind though. You guys, I really do believe it's
Hi,
the
Helen.
berries that make everything. But look, you know, this is a beautiful berry color from, I don't have enough of it, but I would have loved this. This is Hobby Lobby berries. So again, I want all different feel, different
Thank
color
you, Georgia.
tones.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay, and I want to start with our, like a star piece. So I'm thinking this, you can see I pulled it right off of a wreath. Open Heart was from COVID. Kim Cochran, really?
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you, it's nasty stuff. Nasty.
Let me
You
see
don't feel
where
all that
I
bad,
might want this.
But it just, it lasts for a while.
Okay, already I can tell that is a great focal point for us to start with. And now let's get some leaves, some more leaves. I'm not doing moss, you certainly can.
Debbie Taylor loves these type of crafts.
Oh, Debbie, thank you,
Thank
because
you,
I get
Debbie.
so nervous doing these. I feel like there's always like other like wreath people out there going, she is such a moron. She has no idea what she's doing. Look at her. What is she trying to do?
She knows exactly what she's doing, but she's not wearing any finger protectors, and that makes Mom a little nervous.
I need to get this glued a
Ugh.
little bit. So, of course, everything I make ends up in our auctions, and our auctions, unfortunately, are in our private membership group. That is one of the perks of being a member
Oh my gosh, it is
of my group.
crazy, crazy
It
fun.
is so fun.
And it lasts about 3 hours.
They do. They last forever because I do. Look at how perfect that felt. Fit right in there. But I also do a lot of for sale items for ladies so that because some of our
Everybody can participate.
yeah, because some of our stuff goes really, it can get pretty pricey. So I do the same amount almost of sale items that everything's between $5 and like $30. So that everybody can play along because that's my biggest thing. I want everybody to have
a good
fun.
time.
And that's what it's all about, is just having fun. And then it's the money I use to be able to keep creating these, you know, exquisite projects that I do over here, you know.
Billy Joe, I'm so sorry. She lost 5 people in her life to COVID, all under 50 and otherwise healthy.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay, let's see. I love these things, but let me see if I can get it to wrap, because that's going to be the key to this, is getting it
Kristen,
kind
good
of
luck
up and
with that.
around. And since this isn't real, a real candle, we can do this. Look at this. Let's see. Let's get this one. I think I want this one over here a little bit.
Yeah, Tracy, you're just one of our many faithful auction bidders. We just love to have you on. Tell her to use a popsicle stick to protect her fingers. They work great.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Put the glue on the stick? Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to cover this all up, but I think, okay. So I love all these. So hold on. Don't panic yet, like I am. Just give me a second. I'll figure it out.
Mildred Bennett, I'll get my whole bottle of wine ready for the next auction.
Oh gosh, yes, you need an entire bottle of wine. They are so much fun though. We laugh through the whole thing. We've got some extremely competitive, believe it or not, ladies,
Bitters. Yeah.
including myself. I don't like that at all. Let me try a different color orange.
And Mom's been sewing, just so you know.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm sorry. Could you grab me a couple more of those skewers? Yeah. So far, are you guys liking this one? Skewer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Just grab me a
You're
couple
on
of
my
them.
deaf side.
So today we are going to the lake. Right, Mom?
We have a lake nearby from our house, from both houses. It's about 45 minutes. It's called Lake Pleasant, and they have a little restaurant on it. It's called Scorpion Bay.
Is there a reason it's called
I
Scorpion
don't
Bay
know,
before I go?
But no, I've never seen a scorpion, but I know they're here. Anyhow, yeah, that you get a little tram. You have to get a little golf cart ride down to the boardwalk, and then they take you right to the restaurant. It's really cool.
It is kind of cool,
Yeah.
but it's not like it used to be. It's not that other restaurant. Do you know that? When was the last time you were there?
Well, but they've traded. Dillard's.
Yeah, but have you been there? It's a
don't
bar. It's just a big bar.
I know.
Okay.
But
I didn't know if
No,
you
we're
knew
going
when
to
we talked
Scorpion
about
Bay.
it.
That's the restaurant.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
on the
good.
other side, and so it's really good. Yeah. Kimberly, I know
All right, I'm
about
gonna pull
Salt
this
River. I
off.
don't know there was a lake too. Oh, Tracy, what a good play on words. She hopes we have a pleasant time.
You guys are so quick.
Any updates on Tammy? No, not since.
Nothing yet, you guys.
yeah.
Isn't that, again, if you're coming on late, Tammy was in
a horrible car accident
a head-on.
with Brent, and she
trying
believes
to decide
that
if
the
I wanted
driver
this in
of the
here,
other
too.
car is probably deceased. He went through.
I don't know about that.
He crossed over the line, and I guess hit them head on. Oh,
No, that's, yeah.
can't even imagine.
No, we can't. That's what it needs. It needs
Nina
a little.
loves this arrangement.
It needed a little acorn right there. But you guys, I'm telling you, I am, this is not my jam. I'm not good at this, but this is just to show you anybody can be, because I think you all have good enough eyeballs that you can see what's right and what's
Okay,
not.
Annette wants to know, didn't you kill a scorpion in your bathroom, but it was just lint?
In my laundry room, yes, I did. Isn't that funny? It ended up just being a piece of lint, and I demolished it.
You had a scorpion or two.
Yes, I had
and so
scorpions.
every time she looked anywhere and saw anything, that she was freaked out.
Okay, I'm just, right now, the reason I haven't glued these down or anything or pushed them in yet is because I want to just
They want
make
you
sure.
to put the swish on the black checks.
Oh, I will. I'll do all that. But I have some touch-up and some erasing to do on those, so.
Very nice, coming together. Deborah said it's coming out absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And
But
you know,
look at how
in
simple,
this
you
case,
guys.
I think less is more.
What? Mom, you know that's not our motto around here. I really want that little acorn in there. Okay, there it is, but I gotta find the right thing to go with it.
Deborah's going through the same thing with scorpions in her house.
Really?
Oh, that's awful. Well, they're trying to get water.
Well, and here's the other thing.
Tammy's daughter, Amber, posted
Yes.
that she fractured her back.
Oh my goodness.
That
My
she's going to be in a
gosh.
brace for a long time.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Angie, you're right. Nice try. My brother and sister-in-law was.
Okay, loving that. I got one more piece I think I want to put in.
Hi, Linda. We were in a head-on collision last week by a drunk driver. They're okay, but in a lot of pain. Debbie Taylor.
Really?
Oh, Debbie, I'm so sorry, honey.
Let me get this one in here. I think this is
Brenda
gonna be...
said I've hit my eyelashes a few times with my shoe, thinking it was a spider.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I said when the first time I ever tried them was for my wedding reception, and Nicole put them on for me. And the next morning, some of them had fallen off on my on my pillowcase, and it scared the daylights out of me.
Well, we were born and raised in Buffalo, and there's a lot of spiders and flies and ants and stuff when you're outdoors.
Something light.
And so we're a little gun shy when it comes to insects.
A little. I am a lot gun shy.
Mary, I don't think we're going to take a boat ride. I think we're just going to go.
I wish we were. I would love to take a boat ride.
There's no reason we can't.
Yeah, you know why we can't? Because it's a fortune, I think, isn't it? Does anybody know? I think it's really expensive.
Yeah. We're not into expensive today. We're just kind of into having a good time.
But there really is something to be said for all these different gorgeous colors that you can find.
Rose had a baby tree frog in her hallway the other day. Okay, I got a little
I love
story.
that. Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, we had chimes when Bob and I lived in an apartment, but they weren't big like I have now. They were just maybe this long. And they were hanging outside the door, and one of them wasn't clinging like it should. So I said to Bob, look in there, look in that tube and see if there's something in there. And the minute he held it up, a frog jumped right on his forehead. The problem was,
did he scream like a little girl?
The frog went from the forehead into the apartment.
Oh no!
And for the longest
I don't think
time,
I've heard this story.
Not find it. Oh yeah. It was one of the weekends when Terry and Rachel were coming to visit.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we have cats. That's right.
No, but when my guy was here the other day, I said, hey, I just want you to know I'm seeing some crickets. And he said, yeah, you and everybody else. And I said, what can we do? And he said, first of all, you can get rid of all those cardboard boxes in your garage. And all I could think of was every time Mom's here, I send her home with a whole bunch of cardboard boxes.
So I'm always looking for them at my house because the shipping department has to have boxes. And we use them, all the free ones that we can.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this really, I love the way it turned out. Let's pull it back. Let me turn it on.
Sharon, I think my son's probably staying until tomorrow or Monday. We're not sure.
Okay, there's on.
Oh.
I thought I was going to trail it all the way up, but I don't think it needs it.
Again, less.
Mom, I don't even know if you think you follow me or what, but that's never been my motto. All right, hold on. Let me put one more flower back here so you can't see this. I'm going to hide the rest of, I need a white flower. Yeah, you just have to have, as always, $1 million in supplies.
Kimberly Solich said you just got back from an event, so you're likely through with spending money for a while. Nancy said $30 for the sunset cruise.
Really? That's all?
It might be, because it's just, a little stroll around the lake. Yeah,
right,
looking fantastic. The boat ride on Saguaro Lake is beautiful. We did that. Canyon.
Oh, I am loving this. Hold on. I just need one more thing. Hold on. I think I need either a pine cone or another acorn. I think it's probably an acorn.
Okay. Kimberly Thomas said, I just got my craft project back from the retreat. I can't even explain my excitement. Thank you so much.
Who said that?
Kim Thomas.
Oh, Kim. I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. You guys, we really, Jennifer, Amara, and I, we really wanted our projects to be spectacular. And I think everyone has said they really were. They were spectacular and unexpected. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this right now.
And Joanne, we're working on yours. Don't give up.
It's right here. I had to wait for the velvet powder. It's right behind me right now. But
I'm gonna out of powder?
I was, but I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on our retreat page or the virtual page and finish that project. So that's also why I haven't done it yet. Hold on. I've got to get a little bit more. I know you're dying to see it, but give me a second.
Yeah, it's without dinner, it's just a cruise. You're an expert floral crafter. You have an eye for color, shape, and textures.
Why, thank you. That's sweet. Okay, will you have, let me finish this up and we'll have the guys come in and say hi.
Wait a minute. Kathy Marbury watching until I go into the FAI.
What's
I
that?
won Grand Champion and Grand Reserve for 2 of my art paintings.
Kathy, that's
How
incredible.
fantastic.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, the fair. The fair. I didn't know what that was.
Because we haven't
So I
been in
go
so
into
long.
the fair. Okay. What city is that?
Kathy is in Texas.
Oh, thank you, Barb. We're so glad to be together again. Brenda said the retreat was amazing.
It really was, you guys. It really, really was.
Kimberly loves these colors.
I
The
hate
twigs
to-
are so cool.
I hate to harp on the fact that it was so fabulous, but it just was.
Joanne said you should deliver it in person.
All right, look at this, you guys.
No, we'll get a really good-looking postman.
I have to
bring it
tell you, I am extremely happy with this. And the reason why I wouldn't want to crawl up too much is because I really don't want to hide so much of the candle. But look at on every side, that candle looks pretty stinking good. And then look at that.
That's
Mom, did you see it?
beautiful. See what?
How beautiful. How pretty it is.
It's so beautiful. I would have.
It doesn't matter how old you are. You're still looking for your mother's approval. Isn't that
I
funny?
would not expected anything less.
I think it needs a berry right there, though.
Sybil says it's gorgeous and beautiful. They love it.
Thank you.
You got
God.
hearts coming up.
Look. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you saw we did 2 of them in
Are
an
we
hour.
bidding on this today? Kimberly's got 150 on it already.
We did 2 of these in 1 hour, if you could even believe it.
Yeah. That's
I
because
mean-
Mom's here pushing you along.
Yeah, probably. But look. But you could even.
Now, one on your table, one on your mantle.
Look at that. You could. That's beautiful too. Look
Yeah.
at that. So you could do. This thing is big, but look, you could definitely have gorgeous. Yes, one for your mantle, one for your table, and everything flows nice. So, oh, I love it. Okay, let me get.
So
let
Kathy's
me get my
paintings
brother.
are online. Awesome.
Kathy's are.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love everything about it except the creepy wigs makes it look too Halloween. Those little twigs are really pretty on there. They really are. Thank you, Kristen. I think so too. They're gorgeous, gorgeous, very beautiful. It's fabulous as usual.
Look it. I just love it. All right. Come here, Bill. Come say hi. We try to get Bill to come say hi every time he's here. Well, can you come around? Can you act like you've done this before?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, there's
Let
Bill.
me see if I get down a little bit.
You know you're never getting back up.
Honey, I can't get you up. So.
Exactly, and neither can I.
Hello out there in television land.
This is my husband, Bill, if you don't know.
It's
And
my son-in-law.
Monday, yes,
This
it
is my mom.
But you guys, so funny. Bill calls Mom Babs. And so
He better call me Babs.
we went to a restaurant one day, and while I was walking in, I looked at the 2 of them, and I thought, oh my gosh. So I walked up to the hostess station, and she said, how many? And I said, 3. It's me and my mom and dad. And she just went, okay.
I'm out of here.
And oh my gosh, Bill was like, are you kidding me?
Come on, Rob, it's your turn.
All right,
man.
come on, Rob. And this is my brother. So most of you have never seen, I don't think, my brother. You've heard about him because I talk smack about him a lot. Not really, Rob.
Lies.
Not really.
There he is.
This is my brother,
This is my boy.
which is so funny. He said hi. He came and said hi the other day, and so many people said, "You 2 look like twins."
Really?
I don't know, but I could tell you, not yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Day before, Rob and I went to Top Golf, and he taught me how to golf. You guys can't believe my swing is so much better.
Yeah.
And I actually have a swing now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went and played pickleball. He taught me how to play pickleball, and now I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So, right, Rob?
All the sports.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
just call me athletic, crazy athletic. So, Rob's going home. I don't know when.
Monday.
Oh, you're going home Monday.
Monday morning.
Scotty said you saw him in Florida at my dad's. Oh, that's right. Yes, he is. He is very
Nicole
handsome.
said your favorite niece is watching.
Oh,
Say hi to
Nikki
Nicole.
C. Hi, Nicole.
Nikki C123 or whatever it is. It's in the mouth. They both said, and it's probably Mom's mouth
They
too.
say
Look.
your boy looks much like his mom. Do you
Huh?
think we
Oh,
look
I
alike?
think my brother looks exactly like my dad.
Yeah, he does.
But we might all have the same mouth. I don't have a full mouth smile. My dentist wanted to cut this thing off.
And saying y'all look a lot like each other. Well, we should.
Yes,
That's
Rob.
weird.
They're
out, of
happy.
my, out of my loins.
They're happy. Oh, Mom. Oh. Glada, what did Glada just say? It's something funny. Hold on. Glada said, "Oh yes, they're all happy to have you as a new sister. From now on, you are Sister Rob.
Sister Rob.
So we should go water skiing today too. Yes, it's
Yeah.
true. We could.
You could.
Yes, everybody call mouth and nose. Yeah, it is mouth and nose. But everybody calls him Bob, except for us. So his real name is Bob Shoebring. Not really. His real name is Robert Roy Shoebring. My dad is Robert George Shoebring. So we've always called him Rob. But even his wife calls him Bob. Everybody calls
he
him
didn't
Bob.
want to be their dad didn't want him to be a junior because he said, I don't want to be a junior. He felt like he'd been a junior all of his life, so he didn't want Rob to feel that way. So
Aw.
that's why we call him Rob.
That's why he's always like Rob.
And
Rob better than me. Rob's
then-
the golden child.
I
Trust
always-
me.
The older members of the family call him Robbie.
Oh,
I
they
always thought when I was a kid that Rob was like the kid name for Bob because Grandpa and Dad were both Bob. So I thought you had to grow up and become Bob.
No,
I
you
honestly
don't.
did.
Are you mad that you went with the Bob?
Yeah, there's days when I kind of like Rob better.
I know, because Rob's so
Oh.
different.
Yeah.
I
Every
love
day
that
I
name.
like Rob better.
Well, Rob is married, by the way, for those of you hussies out there that are wondering. Rob is married. He lives in Parker, Colorado with his wife, and he's also got 2 daughters and 3 grandchildren.
Yeah.
So, and he is older than me, so don't say anything hurtful. Don't hurt my feelings. My brother is called Jesus or Jesus. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Robert, your son is Robert, Robbie, and Rob. Oh, see, I love the name Rob. I think it's good. We have family name for men also. Robert is better than my family's name. Kimberly, what's your family's name? Now we're dying to know. Your dad's Bob, and he always says with 1 O. Bob with 1 O. That's funny. Hey, Crafty Edge.
All right. Thank
Your
you,
family
honey.
calls you Millie. Yes, Mildred, I love that name, Millie. Your son is a golf professional out at Troon.
Yeah, I
Deb
saw
Chris,
that.
you need you have been out here, I think, but I need to go out there. That's right down the street. He could teach me, right?
Hi, Nikki.
I bet he does.
Nikki Hunter.
It's Jesus that he's the chosen child. Yeah, I get it. Oh my gosh, Crafty Edge, I'm happy to see you're back out of prison. Poor thing, she's been in Facebook jail for a while. Perhaps he could give Debbie and Bill both lessons. Yes, because Bill and I want to both start playing. So Deb, private message me some information if he does that. If he
Slow down,
gives,
your speed's kicking.
if he gives lessons, let me know. Gloria Tierney, you're in Parker. Oh my gosh. Well, Gloria, next time we're in Parker, we'll come visit you. And you called him Steve. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, it was a fun day. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
it. It
they
was
loved
super
it.
easy,
They loved it.
simple, but pretty. And
Pretty.
so we got 2 florals done. That sure takes, it sure goes a lot quicker than doing another project, another type of painting project. But I'm super happy with it. Go to Michael's and get this one. And you can get the Thankful on Amazon and just paint it gold or leave it black or whatever. So
Perfect.
slow down, Speedy. I know.
Hi, Cecile.
That's what happens. I'm telling you. Kristen, I love you. I hope you're doing well today, sister. She had her surgery. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Hi, Linda.
Usually
Linda
golf
had
pros
Linda
give
duty.
lessons. Okay, good.
Hi, Patty.
All right, so good to see everybody. Hi, Cecile. And Mom and I will see our private group on Monday. And unfortunately, without Mom or my brother or Bill or anybody else, I'll see you guys next week. I don't know which day, but I will be in Chick Savvy Sisters and Swag next week. So I'll see you then. And we will enjoy the life today. Thank you so much.
I know.
I'm so glad we got to spend fun sports. I know. You know what? That is so true, Barb. It was to be able to connect on something other than our parents. Do you know what I mean? It's like you grow up and you play together. We were always playing together as kids, and then you grow up and we both have our own families. And once you say, how's your kids? How's the grandkids? How's your wife? Then now what do we talk about? Because we have such opposite lives. So to be able to talk about just sports and, you know, because I'm such a
Well, so now you're so athletic.
I'm now sporty spice. I really am. I'm the sporty girl. I could be. So you'll be watching from Colorado next week. Sherry, you are. That's where you're going to be. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, Nicole is on Wednesday of this week in my private group. Sorry, but when Nicole will be on Wednesday in my private group this week. Excited for that. So join my private group, you guys. It's just $25 a month. All the fun stuff. All the cool kids are there. All the fun stuff happens there. So if you can cancel anytime. StudioMDAZ.com and you can sign up. So, all right. We love you all so much. We'll see you soon.
Have a great day.
Bye.